everyone, it's Sue. Welcome back. You've got me in my full glory today. I have got mess literally everywhere. It's on piles on the floor. I've got piles all around me here. So reason being, I'm working on, I decided this Saturday just gone that I invited Mum over, and we just decided we were going to craft just for the sake of crafting. Nothing to do with the business, nothing to do with work, nothing at all. So I mean, effectively these are being made to sell, but I just wanted to create in them. So these I started ages ago. I finished one just recently and it has sold. Thank you very much. But I just thought I would turn the camera on and just, while I'm playing around, I'm making bits and pieces to go in there and share that with you. So I'm going to work on some little cards today, layered cards that were inspired by Kimmy Kim in a journal that I received from her. And I'm going to use these absolutely stunning printables from Sweet Pea Curiosities. These are her mixed media ladies, I think they're called. I'll put the link down below anyway. This is just some of them. So I have backed these with some coffee dyed card just to firm them up a bit, and so that the white wasn't showing on the back, but they are just absolutely beautiful. So I have only printed off some of them and cut some of them out, but I have dedicated a tin to them. I love them so much. And these are resized. I have made these smaller than what they actually print out. So they print out probably double this size, but that's just a few of them. Aren't they gorgeous? And I did get the Mixed Media Children. I don't know that that's the actual title of it, but I got that kit as well. But I'm going to use the ladies in these journals here. So that's what I'm going to work on today. Yeah, so they're coming together quite nicely, becoming quite full, as my journals always end up being, but for the most part I clip everything in so that they can be removed if need be. All right, so I'm just going to pop these out of the way so we've got a little bit of space to work. As I said, I have backed these with coffee dye paper already, and I am going to stitch around them, each one of these as well. Just, I'm not using my normal, got a bit of glue on her. I'm not using my normal dark brown thread. I'm going to use some cream thread. I've really roughly sewn around those. My machine decided to have a little bit of a hissy fit halfway through on some of them, so I've double stitched them. I want them to look old and worn anyway, so it all adds to the look that I'm after. I'm going to also distress the edges and ink, so I'll just trim these down and then I'll go and do that. And I think I quite like them with the paler color thread. They don't take away from the image as much, so I'm just going to quickly distress those and then ink those, and then we'll start putting together a layered little card. Okay, so I've distressed all those, I've inked all those front and back. A lot of the back you're not going to see, but there'll be bits poking out, so I wanted it all to be fairly uniform. I'm making 10, probably won't make 10 on the video, but I'm making 10 because I've got 5 journals and I want two for each journal. So now I'm just going to layer it, and I've pre-embossed some card and papers that I had thought that I would use throughout the journal, so I thought I might use these in these. Can't get my words out. I've got all the thread caught up here. I kept that because I thought I might be able to tuck it under some places, so I'll see how I go. All right, so let's just maybe start with one, and it's just going to be, I just really liked this pale, I don't even know what color it is, it's sort of like a buff pink. So I think I want both edges torn, so I'm just going to tear that straight bit off, and I'll probably end up inking the edges as well. And I'm just going to tear a tiny bit off the edge here. Probably what I could have done was torn the card and then run it through the embossing machine. And then I'm just going to tear that. So it's just going to be a layered textural card basically. And I wanted to put a little bit of white maybe peeking out as well. Probably was thinking more than that, but we could probably even put that there. Okay, so I'm just going to add a little bit of glue just to hold that in place, and then I'm going to stitch here and here just to sort of keep them all together. Just find my glue. And I think what I'll end up doing is just doing this in a production line. Oh, because it's embossed, I've got to make sure that it sticks down. And I think I want to ink that back bit as well. So that's basically the start of the layered tag. And then I'll add an eyelet in here and dangle some lace or beads or something. I'll get to that once I've worked that out. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to speed up the video, and I'm just going to layer all these ladies, layer all the tags, and then I'll be back. Oh my goodness, guys, these are so cute. So cute, and these ladies are just stunning. So head on over to Sweet Pea Curiosities if you love these, and I can just see these being used a lot. I'm going to leave my threads on the back hanging as well. Oh, she's just beautiful. So all I've done is just done some zigzag just to secure those bits of embossed card, etc. And I didn't have enough of the embossed peach color, so I've still got 2 ladies to do, but I can do them off camera. So these come together really quickly. That part does anyway. And then we're going to put an eyelet in and decorate it up a little bit with some lace. Not that they even really need that much more doing to them in my opinion, but we'll see how we go. I'm just trimming all this away. Easier just to do it that way, I think. Now obviously you don't have to sew. I just love the texture that it gives, and also I don't know, just I love having the threads hanging. It's funny for someone who likes things so perfect to have them so messy, but anyway. I've relaxed over my years of creating junk journals, that's for sure. If you don't sew, just make sure you glue them down really well, because with the embossed bits they sort of don't tend to stick as easy as flat paper or flat card. Okay, I think we're pretty much almost trimmed. Aren't they just beautiful? I think they are anyway. So I'm going to now put and what I did was I just put, depending on which way the lady was facing, I put the card sort of to one side. More so, I didn't really think about it too much. I do have all this white embossed card left. I could probably even just do some white. That's quite nice contrast there as well, isn't it? Anyway, I do like this softer look, so I'm going to emboss some more of this cardstock off camera and finish off the other 2, but we'll finish these today. So I'm going to put eyelets in the corners. So I'm going to put it in the corner where the embossed card is. So I'm going to go through and just punch holes. I'm not sure when this video will be going up, but I hope you all had a really lovely Easter, had a lovely break. I am still on break at the moment. I go back to work this coming week. And happy to say that our weather has turned, so it's quite cool here at the moment, which I'm loving. Still not, it's just light long sleeves at the moment, but certainly in the next couple of weeks we'll be into the jumpers, I think. This one I should have probably put this over here, just because when I put lace in that, I don't particularly want it covering her face too much, but I mean it can be moved, doesn't really matter. And I'm just going to use gold eyelets because I've got gold is a bit of a theme through these journals. So okay, so they're all done. I'm just going to quickly have a look and see if I've got some ball chain. I do actually have this that I got from Daiso, some nice gold ball chain, so I might use that, I think. It's nice and dainty. ignore all the noise around the house as well. It is Easter break and everyone's home. Katie's doing some of her jobs today, tidying, so there'll be a bit of noise going on. Okay, I'm going to put that to the side. I'm going to grab some pins, and I've got all sorts of bits and pieces here. I'm going to add the ones that I can add just the bulb pins with. I'm going to do that, and I think I want to add some maybe pink beads on there as well. I've just got these beads. I don't know whether these are clear, but they have like a shimmery effect. I don't know whether the hole's going to be big enough to go onto the pins though, so we'll have to just have a look. So I'm just going to grab some pins out. I'm going to go with gold again, if I've got enough of them. Okay, so this one is close enough to the edge that I can add a bulb pin. I'll just open up the beads. Okay, fiddly stuff. And I don't really know what I want to add. I don't know that I like those now that I've got them out. That's pretty. That, and maybe a daisy. Okay, what have we got going on here? So that's quite cute. You can sort of see her face just peeking out from underneath that lace piece. I think we'll just leave her as that. I'm really sorry about all my mess. It's probably really distracting to you, but it is what it is, and I'm I'm in the zone, so I just need to keep going with that. So this one's probably a little bit too far away for the bulb pin, as is that one. Okay, most of these are probably going to be a bit of an issue. I should have thought about that a lot better. Anyway, okay, let's just do another one. Just put all pink on these. Three. There's another one. So I've got all these here that I could be using too, these are all in my shop. These different lace bits and pieces. So I've got some flowers, okay. And okay, so we'll grab a few of these. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to tear a bit of this away and ink it, just so that I can add a bulb pin. She's stunning, isn't she? I'll do 2 of those and then 1 pink bead. I'm trying not to think about it too much, just do it. And you know, when I do that, that's when I'm most happy with what I make. It's funny, isn't it? Okay, so we've got the beads on there. Oh, that's pretty. And maybe a daisy or something. Maybe one of these. A little rosette. Oh, it's really pretty. That looks like it's in her hair. Okay, so we're getting somewhere now. Okay, this one I should be able to, I mean, I can just curl the card anyway. It should be able to fit. Might just use that one. We'll put some beads on. Okie doke. I'm struggling to get this in here. So I didn't need that ball chain after all. I'll probably use it for something else in the journals. So there we have them. Okay, so I'm just going to bring these up close and just show you each one. Sorry about the noise in the background. Again, Jim's coming home with some groceries now, so that I think they've turned out beautifully. So thanks to Kimmy for the inspiration, and the Sweet Pea Curiosity images are just stunning. So, and there's room on the back for journaling as well, so they're not just a decorative piece. So I think they've turned out really, really lovely, and I'm very happy with them. She's just stunning, this lady. They all are, so really. She's the only one that I used that gold doily on. I could have used them a little bit more. So they were a little bit of fun. They really didn't take that long to put together, but a beautiful addition to these journals, I think. So hopefully I'll have these finished soon. I'm going to go and emboss some more card to finish off the other two. So that allows me to have two of these in each journal. I find when I'm doing, not that I do similar sort of journals all the time, you know, in multiples, but when I do have more than two, I find that if I do similar things in multiples for each journal, it just makes it so much easier. I'm not trying to think ahead, you know, each time what I'm going to put in this journal. So I'm really happy with those, love them. So these images are going to be popping up in my journals a lot, I think, because they're just so stunning. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed that. I had fun putting them together. Yeah, as I said, I'm going to go and finish off these other two. And I'll see you in the next video. So take care, and until next time, I hope you get a little bit of creative time in. See you soon. Bye-bye.